And welcome everyone to a very special League of Barons. That's right, we have got a rematch coming to you from the Denver System Open winners. Winner, and the runner-up.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Playing tonight. On our right, we have Andrew Hatchetman wins what he wants to. Nuckols.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
And Mitch, 5 straight of legend himself. I forgot your last name.
Wow.
Hurst.
Wow.
I really wanted to call him I wanted to just call you Huckles for some reason. Don't ask.
Who is Huckles?
It rhymes with Knuckles. It
Knuckles
rhymes
and
with
Huckles.
I
Oh my
haven't
God.
I haven't done a podcast intro in forever. I just wanted to rhyme something really badly. Anyways, moving on past that point. Joining me tonight, we have Charlie. If it's not a Decimare, I don't want it. Hicks.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
We have Joel. Is it human? Is it machine? We never know. Killingsworth.
Hello, hello.
And special guest commentator for the night, Ken, Mr. District Foundry himself, Joe.
What's up, my clip clops?
So, we have a very interesting match tonight, playing under some specific conditions maybe, but we're both at 200, I believe, correct?
Yep. Yeah, we are.
Both with an I5 ace, so we have a giant die sitting out here to see who gets to choose initiative. And I believe both players have agreed that Joel's going to roll this for them because they think it's so important they don't want to touch it.
Yep.
Yes.
And I have hits, and Mitch has misses.
As it should be.
Drum roll, please.
That was barely
Was
even
that a roll?
We're all so disappointed by this.
That was very.
It
That
was,
wasn't even a roll.
it was my usual. It's because it's enormous. I did
It's
my
'cause it's too
usual
big.
tap it 3 times thing. Because when they're
Yeah, no,
small,
you gotta
it
give
just-
that thing a shake.
Scale it down. Scale it down. That's
Put
too
your-
much.
Put your wrist into it.
That move just faces and then landed straight down.
Yeah, that was
All
disappointing.
right,
Do
okay,
it
All right,
again.
try it
Do it
again.
again.
here we go.
Oh man.
Alright.
There
That's
we
much
go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Rigged.
Trace.
It's rigged.
I like how Andrew didn't like the roll, but it landed in favor of it. Now it's a good
I'm
roll.
claiming fraud on a great many levels. Oh, never mind. I won. It's fine.
Stop the roll.
All right.
I'm moving last.
Of course you are.
All right. So with
Yeah.
that set and settled, gentlemen, it's time for y'all to go to the game channel.
All righty.
Good
All
luck.
right. See ya.
All right, boys. Charlie, I know you love him. You want to talk about Andrew's list?
I definitely do. So Andrew is flying my personal nemesis, Guri, and since we are on a race to 200, this is a very obese Guri. She thick. So we got a lone wolf, advanced sensors, proton Doritos Cool Ranch, which I guess in the rest of the world is advanced proton torpedoes, stealth device, Virago, and shield upgrade. So that is huge. It's like 108-point Guri.
4 green die Guri.
Oh yeah, and my personal hero, we've got Sunny Bounder with auto blasters, and just to make sure he gets to 200, afterburners, and then his favorite friends, 2 cartel spacers, also with afterburners.
Afterburners, Dragon.
Yep. Sorry, I got thrown by the afterburners. Well, they have auto blasters. My bad.
Yeah. Auto Blaster Seeks in the house.
Yep.
Ken?
Big fan.
Ken, you want to talk about that FO list?
Yeah, so we all know Mitch Hurst is kind of Mr. FO. I think the ground rules for this game is they had to get to 200. They each had to have an I5 ace and some generics or low PS.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, had to be I5 ace and generics.
Yep. So he's got Supernatural Kylo, which you never see because it's probably over 100 points. Got to be over 100 points. With Prime Thrusters, and he's got just regular Proton Doritos, which I assume is just Proton Torpedoes.
No, they're also
And-
advanced.
They're advanced.
Are they okay? And then you've got, so not quite as many tricks, I feel like, as Lizzo Guri over here, but he's also got the 2 FOP, but he's named them with his cards, Melody and Harmony, but they're just the generic PS3 tie barons, each with Crack Shot, which He had mentioned before we went into the game that this is probably his favorite chassis, so he's played a lot of.
Yeah, we actually saw him in the playoffs for the last League of Barons running a couple of provocateurs there. All right, Joel, I want to hear a prediction. Which is more important? Do you think the I3 to I1 difference between the generics is more important, or just the fact that Guri's last movement here?
I think it's Guri's last movement here because there's only 3 arcs for her to worry about. I just don't think that Mitch is going to be able to ping her with meaningful shots unless Andrew makes a mistake.
All right, we heard it here first. Andrew making a mistake.
I'm really interested to see, like, he's basically just unbalancing everything, putting his entire list up on one side. I mean, obviously with the cartel guys, I mean, it's to kind of split them off from the rest of the boarding to kind of make you choose whether you want to face them down or face down, preferably the greater threat. So we'll see what's going on with that. That's kind of an interesting play.
Yeah, I feel like you'll see Mitch concentrate and try and take out those cartel spacers in Sunny Bounder before concentrating on Guri and just try and keep her at arm's length as much as possible. And then that way, Guri does have to worry about 3 arcs because then she'll hopefully be the last one left and there will be kill boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, we are already off and running here. It's a good point here. Guri is running a lone wolf, so right now the setup is got that well and truly turned off, and we'll see if Andrew looks to make a move here, maybe to cut Guri underneath the cartel formation and maybe find some distance there. But we were looking at a couple of spacers moving down the board edge, and looks like the provocateurs. Looks like we're looking for a meet in the middle here over the Halo ring. But we shall see. So it is going to be interesting too, right? Because you never see Guri with this many points on her. You never really see Kylo with much more than just maybe him and like advanced optics. It's been a really long time since I've seen supernatural reflexes on the board. Maybe it would be a bigger impact if Mitch was able to move second, but I think it'll be interesting to see what he can make use of it there to do.
Yeah, I feel like you got to go all the way back to the start of 2.0 to have seen either of these I5 aces with this much stuff on them.
Yeah,
It's a simpler time. We were younger and more naive.
we're looking at Guri right now. Looks like Guri is indeed making the split away from the spacers, but looking at Mitch's positioning, this is just kind of sending Guri right at the pack right now.
Yeah, I feel like those Barons are going to burn in on the 3 interceptors, and Kylo is going to try and tangle with Guri. As I said, keep her at arm's length to let those 2 Barons really try and wreck face.
Yeah, you don't want to give Guri too many opportunities to pick up the free focus with her ability.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, Guri, if it's just Kylo taking her on, like, she's okay with mano-a-mano and that. But yeah, like, if he pounces with his entire list at Guri and keeps a patient amount of distance so he's not overcommitting, that could potentially be threatening. But again, I mean, you are taking the risk of basically exposing your flank to auto blasters at that point, which, I mean, it's not to the bulk of his list, so he's probably okay. I don't think that either of these guys are really investing a whole lot right now, and that's kind of the point of what their big aces are. They don't really have to invest.
Andrew is demonstrating some true TTS dominance, as it already managed to delete 1 dial.
I like it. He's making the mistakes that we all made 2 months ago.
Or further back than that, even.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Yeah, because I think the first half of the pandemic, we had the Space Jam series, and then the second half, we had the Galaxy series. So there's been quite a bit of online play. And Andrew's only, when was it? A month ago? 2 months ago? He decided to finally start playing online?
Yeah, I mean, it's just for this season of League of Barons. We do have some commentary from the Peanut Gallery here about the Tube Steak Planet.
Halo, baby.
And you gotta love them Halo rings. I mean, it's like the birthday of the Marines, right? We're playing on the Halo map. Come
There you
on.
go.
Is Master Chief a Marine?
I should know this, but I believe that is true.
I mean, sounds right. I don't know.
But most of what you fight alongside of Marines.
Okay, right on.
You get these really fuzzy moments, right? Because Master Chief is like the creation of a special forces Black Ops program, and it's like, are you part of any real service at that point? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like 17 years since I've played Halo, but
You are doing yourself a disservice, sir.
I mean, that's usually the case.
Just for the music alone, it's worth playing.
Oh yeah.
And we gotta have it like going right now, except if we get copyright striked.
Don't want to pay them licensing fees.
No. We are looking at Mitch maybe looking to buy a little extra space for Kylo with Supernatural.
Flexing that supernatural muscle.
And taking the boost. And Kylo with Supernatural, obviously you've turned it off now with the stress. But he's got a lot of options on where he could be most turn.
He's not turned it off because he has prime thrusters.
Prime thrusters.
Well,
yeah.
you know what? Just ignore me and assume that I said the correct thing there, where he has not turned it off, but has given the illusion of turning it off and can still be wherever he wants to be.
I mean, that's what happens when you are over half your list. You can just do whatever.
So Andrew's probably debating advanced sensors here. Working out the different configurations in his mind.
We're getting posts on whether or not Master Chief is in the Marines.
Mic on.
And the definitive answer is maybe, according to Wikipedia.
I was gonna say the wiki's got to have the answer.
I'm pretty sure he's a product of like what's called like ODNI, and I'm pretty sure the N stands for Navy, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'll have to have my wife weigh in on this since she is a Navy brat.
Oh, so
and
we've got
possibly biased.
just out of arc here
Just
for Kylo
out.
and Guri. Oh, we're looking at no shots this round.
Next round's gonna get spicy.
One more turn to combat. But yeah, the NPCs that you fight alongside are definitely Marines. They are very emphatically Marines.
Gotcha. Okay. I've learned something today.
All right, so we've got 3 spacers here who would really like to line up some auto blasters, and we're in a bit of a channel right now where I think even though the Barons move after them, it is a possibility of seeing some bullseyes this turn.
Yeah. I mean, so you possibly are not looking at it this turn unless there's a hard commit to go after Guri, which, I mean, you'd love to see it if that does happen, and so that's your insurance. But you could also, if you could play this aggressive, you could throw, say, for example, this Cartel Spacer 1, the yellow one. You could launch him at 5 straight and really put a monkey wrench into any efforts to possibly come in over here and disrupt Guri. So possible outcomes that we're looking at, but we'll see.
So what do you think? Do you think Mitch goes for the risk call here and maybe banks Kylo into the center and tries to, with the 3 of them, just kill a Cartel Spacer?
I mean, you would think that the balance of points, like they would be able to go ahead and carve out a spacer and trade that for a shield on Kylo if we're being generous.
It just depends on how many arcs he lands in for that maneuver and how aggressive Andrew wants to be with Guri.
Yeah, I was about to say, if Andrew's playing the distance game on this too, that's another problem because he does have the APT. So I don't know.
So yeah, I like the cat and mouse game that's going on between Kylo and Guri. I feel like Mitch set himself up perfectly to see where Andrew was going to go with Guri this last round. So that way, if Andrew had come into the front arc of Kylo, he's got the option to try and blow past without really having Guri behind him. But Andrew, probably seeing that, did very nicely in starting out with the. Did he use advanced sensors? I think he did. I think he did the barrel roll and then went straight. So now he's on the flank. So now Kylo really can't jet past and try and bore in on those interceptors. So I feel like Mitch might try and anchor himself in front of this this gas cloud to force Guri into his front arc, or just try and get out and not engage each other.
Yeah, we might just see a little bit of a dance here without any actual engagement. I was trying to take the break here to do more research on if Master Chief is or is not part of the Marines.
The important stuff, the real questions.
All right, so Andrew wants to shoot. That's not surprising. He definitely is a pro offense kind of guy.
Which color is Sunny? She red? Yeah.
Sonny
Yeah,
is
Sonny-
red.
Okay.
Sonny's setting up for a little chance here to catch Kylo, depending on how fast Mitch looks to move.
True.
Or did we took the strain here? So it does look like he's saying, hey, I can kill this spacer and not take the fire in return. Oh, and I gotta say, look at the channel. If you look at Yellow's auto blaster, that bullseye is right through the middle of the two of them.
Mm-hmm. And chat's calling Guri one hard to the right. And honestly, like, I can't disagree with that. That seems like a pretty safe as houses kind of move.
Yeah, but I think if you see that two bank from Kylo to clear that stress and then barrel roll right, like I said, right in front of that gas cloud, kind of have it up against his back. Andrew might be doing some advanced sensors here to just kind of get out of that. I think that would be Mitch's best play.
Mic on.
The big deal on that is, of course, he gets to decide whether he's going to execute advanced sensors or not. So,
Right.
and man, the maneuver differences between the advanced sensors moves that Guri can make, and then afterwards, it's pretty extreme. So,
yeah, getting to see where your prey is before you have to make that choice, and also just how hard Guri bends with the banked. It is not a decloak, but it feels like a decloak. It's a barrel roll. But with the banked maneuverings, before you go into like another one bank or one hard or something, you can really whip that arc around. It looks like Mitch is having a little debate on what he wants to do here pre-movement. Straight boost on the supernatural.
he's out.
So should he have a second stress?
He is not out though, because if Guri did the one hard,
Right.
Oh yeah.
He's right up in the backside then.
because he just executes the maneuver and then does the barrel roll afterwards.
So we had a supernatural boost into a barrel roll, correct? Is that what I saw?
Yes.
Wouldn't the barrel roll side of that be a stress?
Yes.
Yes.
So Kylo should be stressed right now,
he
right?
He should
I'm
still
not
have one
crazy.
stress and shouldn't have the focus.
Do your job.
Yeah, we're gonna yell at Mitch for a second.
Interesting.
All right, so Guri kind of went forward there. Doesn't get any kind of focus, but does have a range 3 shot here. I mean, not that the focus doesn't matter this turn. The stress is kind of important.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that he didn't bite in for the one hard.
Yeah, me too. Oh, wow.
Not great.
Yeah, that shouldn't be any damage. Yeah, there it is.
No, and that does Mitch a favor by removing the take.
Yeah, it takes the strain away before he might face a possible, a reasonable shot from the spacer here. yeah. This one is obviously range 1, but the second shot is also range 1. Double modded range 1s into a spacer with just a focus.
Yep.
Better hope for some hot rolls.
Oh.
Speaking of hot rolls, 3 hits and a crit. Okay,
Riggedy wrecked.
So
2
hit crit.
evades. Yeah, that's gonna be a shield and a crit into yellow. So
Already
Mitch is
half
already off
pointed.
to a great start.
Mm-hmm.
Wounded pilot, that won't be relevant unless you live here, and that spacer's range 1. So.
Oh, man.
Man.
That's
That's a
that's a
dead
dead
space.
space.
didn't even need the target lock.
Man, Mitch is just pretending he's got prockets on these things over here.
Uh-huh.
Did we resolve the stress on?
They
No.
did not, but I'm gonna yell at them again because the focus at least doesn't matter. But he should have a stress this turn.
Right.
I might actually just jump down and yell at him.
Yeah.
But knowing Mitch, like I said, he really loves these type barons.
Mic off.
He will always be super aggressive with them, especially against ships that have 2 die attacks. Like he'll take that
Mic
string every
on.
day and go 2 versus 2. And it totally worked out in his favor. That was ruthless.
And I mean, you know, he got good solid rolls in there, but he also did his due diligence with mods, right? So
Yep.
it was not really an unexpected result, even though how we got there was kind of lucky.
That's right. He had the target locks, which I don't think he used. One of them had the focus as well. Also did not need it. So that really puts him in a really good position because he will take 1 shot from Sunny Bounder and will have the focus at hand and no strain. Probably obstructed with the gas cloud.
Sonny doesn't even have art.
Yeah.
Already checked that?
Yep.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. When you get down on the board, you can kind of see it. So that's a
Yeah.
really good turn for Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
Made the right call to
Not
avoid.
only in the result, but yeah, his next round totally opens up and gives him a lot of freedom and doesn't have to worry as much about Guri. But yeah, you'll probably see him jet right through to regroup and then basically make another pass.
Yeah, I mean this is another turn coming here where look at Sonny's positioning, right? Sonny is really almost has to go straight unless you just don't want an action. Like there's a chance here to just collapse on Sonny as well.
Yeah.
Because you could supernatural barrel roll Kylo back and then 2 hard in and maybe fix that with a boost maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously though, Guri, advances to Guri moving last. Another opportunity for Andrew to make up for his less than aggressive choice from last round.
Yeah, and I mean, you're pretty sure that there's just any permutation of something with a 1 hard to the right coming in.
Yeah, I imagine your Guri's going to turn to the center here, right? You maybe turn that green spacer into the middle.
Mhm.
And Sonny's just kind of on an island. I don't know what you're going to do with Sonny here.
Yeah, so Sonny's in a bad spot because if you 3K over here and these barons just go ahead and kind of hook in with the 1 hard, then that's probably a dead Sonny. You could get aggressive and do like a 2 bank and try to gum up the works with one of them. Which actually, that's probably not terrible. I don't hate that.
Well, you don't really want Sonny messing up Guri's options as well. So I feel like Andrew will do the conservative thing and just break pilot left. Kind of get out of possible art.
Nope.
Never
No
mind.
conservative here.
Never
We're
mind.
going over the cloud. No consequences on the blank.
Go ahead and add a die to that. It's old Sonny joke.
But
Yeah.
So we are seeing the Barons turn in here, maybe looking to block up Guri and moving the target priority to Guri here, getting the lock on over there.
The boost come in. Nope, never mind.
No, he moved the lock and picked up the focus. He wants the double mod shots here. It does leave this back Baron bracketed between 2 spacers.
Yeah, and he does have bullseye.
Did Andrew take an action for
Green?
Yeah.
Green's got a lock on the upper Baron. I don't know why he picked the one further away from him, but he did.
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
All right, so we do have Kylo coming around. Kylo's got a good shot on Sunny here.
Yeah, he does.
Advanced sensors the lock for Guri. So predicting
Probably
the 2 hard's going to
two.
bump here. There it is. So
All right. Don't hate
that's
that.
a good call. No, that's a good call because you've got the lock, you'll get your focus mod, and you don't face the shot from the lead Baron.
Oh yeah, that could possibly be a kill shot too.
Did
Yeah,
that bump?
because he's
I
gonna
don't think that
unleash.
bumped.
He's gonna unleash an APT here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that
Oh,
didn't.
no, he did bump. Yep.
Yeah. So this is Kylo into Sunny.
Ooh,
Just throwing straight fire.
man.
Spinning the lock, not spinning the force on this? Wow.
Doesn't want to leave
That's-
him on a force deficit.
That's what you deserve. You deserve a blank for that choice. Sunny doesn't have to face it.
Wow.
Man, yes for the disrespect.
There
We got it.
is.
All right, thank you.
Wow.
So
Oh.
Sunny would have dodged it all. Doesn't even matter.
No, but you absolutely put that extra die down just because you can.
So there is the charge spend on the Procket, or advanced proton torpedoes. I'm trying to call
Love
them
to see
Procket.
it.
Not great.
Not ideal. Rerolling the whole batch.
Okay,
Okay.
not great.
Also
either.
not ideal. Ooh, spinning the focus here is hard because that's
Yeah.
Guri's defense.
Do it, do it, do it,
I mean, you always choose violence. This is a strange ship, man. Spend it.
do it.
Doing it. There it is.
There
So
we go.
3 and a crit.
Not great.
1 of
There
8.
should actually be an additional crit in there.
Yep, there should be.
I think he deleted dice. I think
He
they just
did.
messed up. He's demonstrating some poor TTSing right now. And crit was direct. Crit was direct. That's a dead Baron.
Mm,
So focus spend paying off here.
yeah, that's a pretty good trade.
I mean,
Obviously he planned that to happen that naturally. So yeah,
absolutely.
Mhm.
This back spacer's got auto blasters still set up. Looks
he
like,
does.
and you just took a shot off the board for Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
This is also a strained Baron. And the target lock call here is up. It's paying off.
Don't even need it.
Alright, spin on the focus. No, there's no focus to spin. It's a target lock.
Nope. Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah!
even better. The unblockable crit.
Oh. Not getting any love.
Just go ahead and do the old half points.
Whew. So that's a pretty stellar turn for Andrew.
Absolutely.
Man, just go ahead and take 1.5 of those barons over there. Just do whatever, man.
We're trading blows here. We've traded a spacer for nothing, and then we traded nothing for a baron and a half.
So it's great because like leading into this, Andrew was posting a bunch of like Rocky gifts and everything, where it was like Rocky training and everything like that. But what he didn't get was what this match was going to be, which is basically Rocky and Apollo Creed. Nobody actually blocking punches. Everybody just like taking haymakers to the
Just
face,
wailing on each other. Yeah.
leaning into it. Everybody just bleeding, and that's exactly what we're getting tonight.
I will say I do think Mitch has got the better position for this next turn, though.
Yeah.
You've got Kylo behind basically the whole block, and I imagine would just sloop this Baron.
There's no reason not to.
That Baron should still have a lock on Guri, correct? Is it underneath? Yeah.
It's underneath it. Yep, there it is. And it's almost like he heard you. Shenanigans. All right.
So
As someone who enjoys aces, where's Kylo going this turn? What's the right call here?
It's I feel like your only real choice is to barrel roll up to take a path through the 2 rocks.
That's the safest choice.
Through the 2 rocks or the rock in the cloud?
The 2 rocks.
2 rocks.
Because if you go
Yep.
through the rock in the cloud, you'll get blocked up on green.
Or red, potentially.
Yeah.
Just depends how fast you go.
Yeah, red probably does a K turn. Green does probably a 1 bank here.
Yeah, just 1 bank in to block that zone.
Of course, if Andrew smells that, like, Sunny is in a perfect position to
Yeah, I mean, you
hunt
could see
Kylo.
them split the difference, do the 1 bank and a 2 straight, and just see what happens. Guri could just be anywhere she wants to be. It's fine. Probably dial in a 2 straight and see what happens.
Yeah,
because you could advance sensor and roll a kind of around where the Baron is sitting right now. Just be set up to go right into that gap easy.
Mhm.
It is fun to watch advanced sensor Guri fly. I hate the point value that it takes to feel like you're doing anything with it. Ooh, look at the left turn here around the rock.
Wow.
It's not as close as I thought it was, but I still don't think I would have dialed it in. Taking the logs. I think Andrew expects Kylo to not be here.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the 3K.
Yeah, and the advantage for Mitch here is if you have a straight dialed in to do any kind of barrel roll, you just supernatural the other way and avoid the block. Maybe drop in right on Sunny here. Mitch accepting the lack of shot, taking the deplete this turn instead of the strain.
So, a second here. So whose lock should harm this? I guess we'll call it Harmony. Who should it be? Because he's got Harmony on Guri, but then he threw one onto the green cartel spacer, but it's Melody's.
Yeah, Melody's dead, so.
Yeah, so.
Well, it should be the one that's alive should be on the green spacer.
Okay, so yeah,
because that's the action
needs to
he
come
just
off
took.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, he just picked up the wrong.
There we go.
We'll get him to correct it in the chat. Gotta keep him honest. Oh, Kylo maybe looking to slip in here.
So one thing that he managed to do with that 2 hard out of Harmony is that he kept Guri from being able to barrel roll back. So if Guri does just have a straight dialed in here, there's no way that she can end up behind Kylo.
Oh.
Oh, well,
okay.
that could happen.
Yeah, this could be bad. So we see once again the decision to auto thruster off the supernatural.
1 straight.
Oh no!
Oh!
Gross.
God, I forgot she has a 1 straight.
I think Mitch kind of did too.
Oh no.
Conservative call here paying off. It's too bad the APT is not still up.
I know, right?
2 and 2 hits, 2 blanks, not great.
Got the target lock.
Okay, just 3 hits.
Right.
This is survivable.
Now with that roll.
That's still gonna take 2 shields off you. Oof. And he's stressed as well, right? He took the stress or he cleared it? No, he cleared it. Okay. Hit blank for Sunny, so just the 1. And safe. And that about sums up the round for it right there.
Mm-hmm.
I help Becker in the chat here because they're on the delay. He's like, "Oh, 1 straight would be brutal." Wade's like, wait, who are Harmony and Melody? I didn't create these. It's his fan fiction, Wade. Mitch is just living his best life.
Those are his waifus.
So Kyle's in kind of an awkward spot at the moment.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, I imagine we'll see both spacers here kind of break out to go fight the Baron. But you've got Guri like in primo position behind you already as Kylo. Like that's not great.
Yeah. I mean, you just dial in something remotely conservative and you just let your second position and all your pre-position stuff take care of it. So yeah, that's really tough to get out of, even as Supernatural Kylo.
Yeah, I mean it does hurt a little bit that Guri's got this gas cloud next to her, so you can't barrel roll that way.
True.
So they don't have quite as, because if you could barrel roll her to the right and forward, and then chase Kylo, like there's no way Kylo ever gets away. But from this position, it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew's setting up the one heart here, trying to guarantee a shot, and just kind of funneling Sonny through.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it simple. I mean, looking at the scoreboard right now, it's 65-28. Andrew's got a pretty good lead. Ooh, turning in. Just taking the focus.
Yep, so he's just going to choose violence.
I mean, it is just a 1v1 shot right now.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man, if he did the one straight again.
One straight, or what he doesn't want to see is that advanced sensors barrel roll hard one.
Yeah, the barrel roll, the advanced sensor barrel roll hard one would be painful.
I don't think we're gonna see that. That would take a little bit too much tea leaves.
Oh, 4 straight.
Wow, okay, so he really expected Kylo to run here.
Huh.
This kind of bites Guri. I don't know. There's a good position out at the end of this. You barrel roll back, correct?
Yeah,
you barrel roll back to the
you
left
take
and
it
just go 4 straight to nowhere and try to mitigate.
Probably eat it.
So
probably eat the cloud.
Yeah. Or end up right in front of it, which is fine because
it's Guri. Yeah.
So that's unfortunate for Andrew because Mitch could really even it up here.
Hey, he's got a chance for his Baron to put out some damage. That Baron is shields down though, and is fighting a full health spacer.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, even if you don't get the effect on the auto blaster, I mean, it's still going to throw 4 dice.
Yeah, because it is bullseye, is range 1. All right, there's the
Yeah.
barrel roll back.
Let's go over
Yeah.
a cloud.
It's like that's fine.
Now there is a problem here. There is no Guri barrel roll. You're perfectly on this rock or
Guri
this
is
gas cloud.
stuck. That's really interesting.
That's actually kind of awkward to get out of because you got to roll here for a strain, which you didn't get on a crit. Doesn't count. But you're gonna have to lose your action again next turn.
Mm.
Well, that's not entirely true. He just uses advanced sensors to pick up a focus.
Oh, fair. Okay, yeah, that works. So we do have the Sunny Bounder shot, or the shot into Sunny Bounder, range 1 from Kylo.
There we go.
There's the spin. I was just about to say he's really sitting on these.
Yeah, he kind of wanted to save it for Guri, but he's
got. Worth. Hashtag worth.
Now this is a bit of a throwback to the Denver match, gotta say.
That's an insta kill. 1 evade, 2 evade spin.
Kylo.
Now this is definitely on brand. 2 advanced proton torpedo shots this game, both of them 1-hit kills.
Nice.
This is Denver all over again.
Well, I said it was going to be a 1-hit kill. I don't actually know that it is. Crit's going to have to be good. Oh,
Has,
there it is.
Has to be direct.
We'll pull the direct. We'll just make it
Might as well.
All right. Never mind.
Woo. APT's paying off in spades here. It's a good. How many are those? 6 points?
Mic off.
6 points well spent. You know what? 6 points not well spent were Sunny Bounder's Afterburners.
You say that now. So he has his choice.
Mic
correct,
on.
If it's obstructed
Yes.
or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be obstructed.
I mean, you
Hoping
might make
for
the
a
big
little
brain
magic.
play here and try to live and call it obstructed so the return fire isn't. Oh, gosh. You better hope you called it obstructed on that roll.
All right.
Okay, all right.
He's
Spending
choosing
4
violence.
hits.
He's like, fine. Ooh, that's
Oh.
what he wanted. That's what he
a
wanted.
dead spacer, right?
That's what he
No,
wanted.
that's half points.
No, that's...
He had focus.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
I thought I saw target lock. All right. So the 2 evades is just going to half him. So you could trade here and lose.
I think Mitch is okay with that, though, because he knows Guri's in a tough spot, so Kylo can just brief in and finish it off.
At the end of the game, right? And we don't want to. Oh, it's totally worth it. Oh.
Still got the 1, but that's... Mitch is okay with that.
But like at the end of the day, right? Kylo's worth more than Guri.
Yep.
By 6 points. So if you trade Baron for Spacer in that round, Mitch is winning. Now he's only 1 health away from not winning, but
And he's also about to be in Auto Blaster range right about now.
yeah, I imagine this Spacer's K turning, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sunny Bounder didn't get to use the after.
I'm telling you, man, 6 points wasted. Unlike these advanced proton torpedoes, they have been 6 points well spent on both sides.
Oof, and how?
Yeah, I mean, like Kylo's in a good spot here to just run down this Spacer and make it a 2-on-1, right?
Ooh. You know what? There was a prescient observation by Wade over here. Mitch forgot crack.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Crack is spent. Look at the charge. That's how the 2 damage cards went through.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We just didn't call it out loud because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah,
I
Crack was
missed that.
spent.
Yeah, you're right.
Good,
Also,
Wade.
our operator in the back here didn't press the right button either. I'm gonna blame him.
Blame the robot. Yes, shun him.
I don't listen to whining.
What about constructive criticism? Got him now.
I mean, I try not to listen to that either, but
So you're definitely going to see the 3K from Spacer. And
oh,
there
absolutely.
It is.
Yeah, there it is.
We'll probably see the sloop from the Baron.
Oh, no, this is the 5K, not the 3K. Andrew wanted to guarantee the jump over. Maybe get a little more space, too, so he's not pointing right back at that.
And he'll take a strain for that, which is not great.
Yeah.
I mean, if Kylo hunts him, then it's heat that's taken off of Guri, and you're not mad about it. So,
oh man, strain for strain here. That Cloud's dishing it out. As much consequence as it can. Alright, so Supernatural boost. Oh, we're going after Guri.
Yeah, we are.
Lockdown. There it is. Now the real question is the Baron range 2 of the Spacer?
I'm going to call that as 3.
Because if it stays in range 2, then the Cloud could be irrelevant if it just rolls a natural crit. More strain. Everybody's getting strain. Hit a Cloud, get a strain this turn. Consequences.
I mean, Guri still has stealth device, so she's still rolling 4 dice here.
4 dice here, yeah.
4 or 5 dice, no?
Well, Andrew had dreams, but you know. I mean, it's just a calculator. Alright, here's the target lock. Oh, hit crit crit. I mean, this is a good chance to lose stealth device.
Andrew will get out of it.
He's got Lone Wolf, he's got to calculate.
Right. Maybe
not a great start.
Needs Lone Wolf here.
Like
got
I
it.
said,
got it.
Calculated perfectly.
With the calculate. Whew.
Man.
they remembering that the spacer can shoot, or?
Must just pull the green dice over.
Yeah, they want to pull. They want to see the arc, but I mean, not a whole lot to learn. So that's solidly
Range 3
range.
obstructed. Should be okay.
This will be the moment he dies.
So you're saying there's
For
not
no
a chance?
reason.
Oh man, I'm in.
Andrew
Roll
just
5.
taking a look at the Virago card. He's studying that card real hard, I'm not gonna lie.
Did they just skip over the?
Right, is he
Spacer
choosing not to
shot?
shoot? Range 3 primary. Still 2 dies.
He chose not to shoot to keep the strain up for a more meaningful shot.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
Well, that Baron has so many blue
A
options.
million
it's not gonna
blues.
Be there.
Right, but
Oh,
Andrew
yeah.
said at the start of this he hasn't played against type Barons yet, so he may not realize it. But I mean, if you're taking 2 dice shot through a cloud against 4 dice, that's that with
Oh
no
no,
mods.
like he wasn't gonna do damage.
Yeah, I mean it's not a real loss either way.
So I think Joel and Charlie don't know, but the original idea of this was to have an i5 and just a PS1 or generic.
Yeah, a minimum 2 ship list
Right.
where one ship was naked and the other was as fat as it could be.
And
So
I have to point out this is entirely contrived by the players. This was not
Right.
imposed upon them by
Correct.
the league format at all.
No,
Correct.
not at all. Yeah, no,
So
this is something they came up with.
we've gotten to that now, which is fun.
Yeah, we have actually. I mean, a little bit of damage between them, but I mean, right now Mitch is up by 13 points. So Andrew's got to be looking to deal some damage here in the coming rounds. Plenty of time, still 30-something minutes.
I'm really surprised that he's taking the focus, but okay.
And we've got the sloop keeping the strain. All right, let's see what Supernatural will bring. Kylo playing with 1 force and a pre-advanced sensors here. The barrel roll.
Yeah, he's taking it
Oh.
conservative.
Well, I think you got to accept that Guri's not snapping around this turn. She's another
Right.
turn away from coming around.
Yeah, I really like that positioning. Pretty much you're daring that cartel spacer next turn to come in as well as Guri. So
Yeah, I mean, at that point, he's got the potential to put both sets of guns on one ship and wipe it. Not before it shoots in the case of Guri, but definitely before it shoots in the case of the spacer. And when Andrew doesn't have advanced sensors, he doesn't know what to do for his action.
True.
Okay, taking the barrel roll. Just setting up for a better run into the center. But this is really kind of telegraphing the movement next turn.
oh, just got it.
It's obstructed. Hey,
Okay.
2 crits.
Good.
Can't complain about that.
Just needs paint. Yeah, he's fine.
Safe. I mean, with the cloud, you just need 1 paint there and you're fine. Which, green dice.
However, this could get sad. Maybe.
Yeah, burning the strain on this shot here. Which no reason not to burn it. If it's stress, he's definitely going to blue next turn.
So he needs an invaded paint. No paint.
Safe.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So it's going to get super spicy this next turn.
Yeah, I think this might be the turn where, Guri needs to look to wipe the Baron off before the Baron can wipe the spacer off.
But not put himself in a position to get Kylo.
Yeah, you don't want to get walloped by Kylo, and you got to go kind of past Kylo if you want to get a good shot on that Baron with Guri. Like, you got to really get in there.
I think you're just going to see the 2 straight from Kylo.
Play it safe.
Yeah. Throw it on the target lock.
You might see a 3 bank out of that space, or just try to get in there and force a bump.
Yeah.
They don't have a 3 hard, but they can make it happen with. Oh nope, just a 3 straight. If this is Sunny Bounder and you could afterburner,
There we go.
oh, it'd be so
Nice.
good.
Yeah. Did the one bank. Okay.
There's the block. Does leave the opportunity for Kylo to get a kill here, and I think that's what we're gonna see.
There's that 2
Yep.
straight.
Yep. But of course, Kylo only has 1 HP to give up before he gives up a whole lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Guri's still got 3 shields on the board. Like, got
What's
a ways to
half?
go.
What's half on Kylo? 55, 60?
57.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's a lot of points. Andrew's weighing his options.
Yeah. Kylo's going to have to wipe until off.
You know, looking ahead to next turn, you might have an opportunity for the Provocateur to block Guri, and then for Kylo to Supernatural in such a way to K-turn over Guri. And at that point, you've got a real game.
Where are we at? Are we waiting on Andrew to see what he's doing?
He's got a 4 straight dialed in. He's just trying to see what he's going to do to get there. The thing is, even if you boost, I don't know that the 4 straight gets her a focus. So you might just be coming in here without any mods.
Yeah, for sure. Straight.
Now, you could
out.
barrel roll back and 4 straight and go over the cloud, and you would avoid the arcs. Nope, just taking the 4 straight.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
You won't get it. No? Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're still an arc. It's basically the same result. Oh, it's gonna be really
Yeah,
close.
but Kylo does. He has to shoot that card. He absolutely has to.
Yeah, you want to kill the spacer at range 1
Right.
because you can't just
Then-
let it have.
Right. Take your lumps, and hopefully you hope.
Oof. So just 2.
It's enough. No.
Nope. Oh, wait.
Yeah, no, that's enough. That's enough.
okay.
Just
Yeah.
1. Crack
Yeah,
shot
barrel
paid
roll.
off. Yeah, crack shot paid off.
So now Andrew has decided he's going to take the range 3.
That's range
the
2 to
Provocateur.
Kylo. That's
Right.
range 2 to Kylo. But you could just kill the Baron here.
Right.
'Cause it did bump.
Yep. And it is.
Shoot the Baron. It's 1 health. Shoot the Baron.
Yep, I agree. Your lone wolf is still up. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you're just outside range 2 on that spacer, I believe. Because we're still I5, so the spacer's not removed yet, so it could still prevent Lone Wolf.
Do we know he's going after? We declared.
Looks like they're Lone Wolf in this, it's just the 1 hit.
Yeah. It's fine.
Not gonna do it.
So he went after the FOP, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he went after the FOP there since it rolled 4. Kylo was at range 2.
All right, even though Andrew's down to just Guri, it's thick Guri. And so with Kylo 1 away from half, I think Harmony has 1 left, yeah?
Yeah,
So,
you're 2 health from collecting something like 80 points, basically.
And there's a ton of time on the clock too. So like, I mean, still plenty of time to reset the board and play patient. So I don't think I would call this anything near decisive yet. I mean, the table is tilted towards Mitch, but I mean, they're kind of at a standoff position wise.
Yeah, I mean the points certainly are in Mitch's favor right now, 92 to 65. But 1 health prevents 57 points, and that's questionable. It's hard to risk. All right, so are we gonna see Guri try to K-turn over Kylo?
You'd love to see it.
Wow. Andrew in earlier conversations famously said you don't take reds on Guri ever. So this would be the turn for it. Yeah, Becker's calling for the sloop.
take the target lock.
Took the deplete as well, not expecting to have a shot here. Oh, this is the K turn. Here it is. Yep. Oh,
Gross.
oh, look at the nubs, Joel. Zoom in on the nubs. That
Wow.
barely fits. Oh my goodness, that is a
Gross.
dicey call.
That is
Gross.
one brave pixel right there. Wow.
I mean, that is wow.
Mitch should remove that cartel spacer too. Target lock on Kylo. That's gross.
Now the real question is, what is Guri gonna reveal here?
Mm.
It's a 3 sloop to the left.
Yeah,
So the
that would
question
probably be
is,
the best bet.
what do you make with it with advanced sensors? I don't think you can barrel roll towards Kylo anymore. I think Kylo actually blocks that. Oh, taking a target lock. All right, so he's
going after this. Yeah,
but is that range 1? Is that going to get him to the focus?
it's close.
Yeah, that's
I think
that's
it's
range
Close.
one.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
got it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so there's no shot here for the Baron for sure, but you can kill it regardless. You just
Yep.
gotta weather Kylo's storm.
Got to get pain on all 4. That's what the target lock and focus is for. Forget about, and he got it. That's dead.
Now this is Kylo shooting,
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Wait,
right?
Kylo's not at range 2 or
range 1.
range 1.
Well, why Kylo should be shooting first? He's first player.
Well, they're
All right.
cheating.
Yep, they have.
People.
All right, we'll need to get them sorted out.
This is a problem because it means Guri shouldn't have to decide on whether or not to spend the focus before she takes fire.
Well,
Yeah.
This is where you dock points.
All right, who gets a warning point?
Seriously. It looked like Guri just spent the target lock anyways to get that result, because she still got the focus, so works out, but it's the wrong order here. Ooh,
That's
just
not
one.
great. Yeah. And
Oof.
spend it.
I was saying you could blank out there and knock that. Oh,
So I think at this
wolfing.
point, Andrew is in the seat.
Yeah, points wise, he doesn't look like he is, but
No, but yeah,
positioning.
23 minutes. You can't run that out.
Yeah, I just realized Guri needs stress, which I was about to say. So both ships are stressed. One of them doesn't really care with prime thrusters and supernatural. I mean, this is just the I-5 off here.
It's happening.
But I mean, Guri's sitting at 7 total HP, so you need to deal 4 damage to Guri to get half points versus the 1 off Kylo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Guri's still rolling 4 green dice regardless because of the stealth device.
Mic on.
I mean, Kylo at this point just needs to get 1 damage in just to strip that stealth device off.
Yeah, you really want stealth device to come off. Now, of course, the flip side to this is Mitch is still winning on points. It's a long timer, but he is up.
He could just call for stop counting votes, and that's game.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you got to run the clock out. I got 22 minutes here. Looking for a block.
All right. Take you up.
Yeah. And Guri with the stress. Advanced sensor's not an option. And there's your block. Both ships are stressless now, and Guri's going to move after Kylo. So you got to assume you just dial a 1 hard into Guri, and then once Kylo moves away from you, you just barrel roll, and then just 1 hard onto target.
The big factor here is the lack of the ability to do the right back bendy barrel roll because of that cloud.
Yep.
That's true.
So I
but you
think
can still
you're
go right
safe
forward.
with Kylo to just go like barrel roll away with supernatural and 1 hard back in.
1 hard in. Yep, that's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, at this point, Kylo just wants to get behind somehow, just to keep him out in front, make it a bit more manageable.
What about a one bank with Guri?
I mean, there's no wrong answer right now with Guri. Just don't do
No.
a 4 straight. Looking at the
Oh.
sloop.
Hmm.
Darn
Interesting.
thrusters.
Okay, so he's just trying to reset for the next turn. Which, I mean, he's in a good spot, but that is 2 stress on the boost there to make the move in. Prime
He
Thruster
don't
saying
care.
it doesn't matter. He wants his shots. Okay, so Guri's not going to take a fire this turn. But I mean, at
She
this
could
point,
still barrel roll back up and trade.
Can.
I mean, if you want to, but is that? I don't know if that's really the right call
I
at this
mean,
point.
all she is what he's got 4 health, she's got 7.
But that means so you would get the focus for the ability,
He's
but
doing it.
don't
He's
have
going to choose
rerolls.
violence. Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Gross.
Guarantees the focus with the reposition, but I mean, at the end of the day, Kylo has more mods here
Yep.
than Guri
It's got
does.
the target lock and force.
No, that's not true. Guri has more mods.
Does Guri have a lock? Oh, Guri has Lone Wolf.
All right, so I guess it's
Oh,
Okay.
it's coming up.
Oh, mercy.
Well, he's got a lot of
Lone Wolf.
shields.
And Lone Wolf gets you 1.
Oh,
It gets you
man.
2.
Yeah, spend it here, because boy,
oh.
that's 2 shields in the drink.
And stealth is gone, which is more important.
Yeah.
Man.
So now he's got
Return
no
fire.
mods for the attack, correct? Because he used Lone
Correct.
Wolf.
Yeah, for
So-
1 hit.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is not the right call. I'd just like to point that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you will
I was
just
like,
see
you don't have to be here. You don't
Yeah.
have to be here.
you'll see Kylo run at this point. He's got to bleed those 2 stress.
Yeah, that's the big problem. Is Mitch did commit a lot, and that's why like you don't need to be here because Mitch committed so much to get the shot. If you
Yeah.
invalidate the shot and then you're on him next turn when he still doesn't have an action or a mod action because of stress, like that's the right time to do this, not this turn.
He did it for the audience. Are you not
Yeah,
entertained?
no, Andrew chose violence, but whew,
Because we're probably seeing a 1 hard. Maybe.
I mean,
no,
Andrew
Guri's gonna
doesn't
sleep.
actually love Guri because Guri can be anywhere. He loves Guri because her gun can be anywhere.
Right.
That's very true. He wants to play turret wing before vultures were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he really needed to get that 1 half because I think at that point he'd start.
Yeah, I mean, if you got damage, if you didn't have to spend all your mods on defense and you got damage on that shot, then you could be like, okay, this felt like a good trade because I got half points, I didn't give anything up, and I'm back in command.
All right, so Andrew throwing the Lone Wolf
Virago
charge
charge.
out there. Is it Virago?
Oh.
No, I think it's
No,
Lone
it's
Wolf.
Lone Wolf.
Yeah.
It's Lone
Oh.
Wolf.
Okay.
Nobody spins Virago charges. It
Oh,
was the stealth device and the APT charges are all he spent.
that makes sense.
So supernatural barrel roll. Can't
see
4K,
you
but
later.
can run away.
Could see advanced sensors target. Sloop dude.
Got another comment about watching the Bosk explosion from last week, which was pretty glorious. All right, the 1
He's gonna pick a
hard, and
lock.
you just barrel roll, and now he gets a shot.
I don't know if he got
Yeah,
that.
he got it. That's it.
Wow, that's close, but yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, you might. You might. Ooh, that's.
Doesn't
Does
get the
not get
focus,
them on.
but you have Lone Wolf, and you're not taking a shot, so this is totally worth it. Now, this will be the shot that's worth it because you'll get the damage in.
Right.
Nate.
Nope.
Well,
Jay.
no,
Jay.
not
Not even a spend it.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
He's still in the driver's seat because behind Kylo's got the stress he's got to get rid of. So at this point, it doesn't even matter for Guri, but it's like a 50 decision.
16 minutes is an eon. Like, there's so much time. Like, just play
really,
patient. You don't have to commit. Like,
yeah, really, is he going to do the too hard right or the too hard left?
Yeah, I mean, like, and you can fix either of those with positions. Like,
I mean, he could play the super conservative center spare one.
Yeah, Wade making a good point that he could have just boosted for free there.
Mm-hmm.
But no one uses Virago.
No one uses Virago. It's just an extra shield upgrade.
Pretty much. Plus that boosts his red, which is be fun. Next turn. This map is very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's not intrusive like a lot of other details.
Yeah, no, it's a very pretty map.
That's where we're at. We're talking about that.
I mean, they got to make a call here. Mitch has got to make a choice on on which way he too hards, and he's debating it right now. It does have supernatural available, so you do have a little bit of, here it is, a little bit of squirreliness.
All right. Stress.
Gets the focus. Oh, gonna barrel roll out. All right.
He's going for.
He's trying to keep it as far out. Yeah.
Oh, he called it.
Yeah, he did. Andrew, what are you doing? Andrew, what are you doing?
He wants
Andrew, what are you?
sensors.
There it is. Okay.
That's what he wants.
That's a 3-bet. I thought I was a 3 hard on his dial. I was like, what are you doing, Andrew? What are you doing?
Oh no.
Alright, so this is gonna be focus on the lone wolf reroll. This is surely half here, right?
Sure. It's
surely half.
Don't ever call me Shirley.
4 dice, only 1 reroll, 1 focus.
Does have the focus.
No.
Hit crit. Lone wolf's gonna come through here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 and a crit. That can do it. Not like that.
Well, no.
Focus coming through in the clutch. But we're back into the we're still in the whole Guri in the driver's seat mode right now. You know, Kylo's stressed. There's nothing fancy on the turnarounds here, and he can't supernatural barrel roll into Guri either because I think she's got that block now.
Yeah.
Boost left though, then too hard.
Or you could just boost left and just 5 straight. Just try and gain some distance back because that is blue.
He's got that target lock in his pocket, so he's just trying to find the favorable positioning, which maybe the boost 5 straight.
Because I mean, we are at 12 minutes right now, and he is winning on points. He can't give up that 1 HP, but he is winning on points at the moment.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
Focus up.
Because I mean, you can focus, and you could even barrel roll in between the rock and the cloud to make yourself maybe a little harder target, and then supernatural your way out of that problem next turn.
Yeah. Looks like
there's the focus.
Yep.
Oh, going the other way, but that works too.
That's the hard one.
The
boost should fit. Yeah. Boost left.
Looking for the target lock. Now getting the mod. Yeah. That's the right call.
Yeah.
I mean, for all this, the range 3 shot could just plink him.
Yep. Sure. It's got the target lock, which you'll need.
Just lone wolf that. Yep.
2 hits. Yeah,
Smart.
keep the target lock. Oh gosh, that was close.
Man. Yeah,
Kylo
that was
has not shown Guri the dark side, Wade. That's another thing that people just never seem to use anymore.
Well, you got to
The
give up
Force
the
is
Force, yeah.
such a valuable resource, especially with Supernatural.
make Kylo Empire again.
Yeah, and Becker's right. Surviving both of the range one shots without giving up points has
Clutch.
definitely made running a more viable call.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks like we're looking at the Virago.
Once again, looking at the Virago card.
I mean, they're both looking at it. We might actually see Guri boost right here. And I mean, that's kind of the right call.
That is absolutely the right call because he's not in a good spot now. But a 1 boost left would make it much better.
I mean, the big problem is it doesn't matter what Guri does, right? Because Kylo just Supernatural boosts to the left and then 5 straights again, and he's just got all these rocks to play with.
Yep.
And the stress from auto thrusters doesn't matter because prime thrusters.
There we go. Never say never.
Hey, first time for everything. There's the
Whoa.
boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good spot to be in.
We did it.
And that does not count. Or that is a boost, but that's this turn.
Yeah, the boost was on the previous turn.
He's actually not in a bad spot. There's
but there's the 5 straight.
Yeah, but the 5 straight for that's not blue for though.
Yeah, I don't think the 4 straight is either. I think you have to go 3 to get a blue here. Yeah, there it is. It's still gonna be a shot. It's just not as good a shots as he's been getting.
Right.
There's
And
the straight
now
boost.
he's gonna be taking just a straight shot.
Range 2 is acceptable. Target lock's still there from the prior turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's less acceptable. Just lone wolfing the 1. So hit crit.
Crit.
This can still do it.
No.
Mitch is just kind of riding that razor's edge.
Yeah,
now,
he is.
fair point. This turn, he's not stressed. He didn't have to feel like he had to auto thruster, so he could have something up his sleeve.
So we're at 9 minutes. Burned half of what they had before.
I mean, Kylo could potentially boost on Supernatural, barrel roll with auto thrusters into the 2 rocks, and then like 3 hard, and like you're stressed. But I don't know how, unless Gary calls that, I don't know how Gary sticks with you.
I feel like I see a Talon roll coming up here.
Oh yeah. I just think it's interesting because we've kind of seen both ships' skills showcased, where Guri is very good at getting in close and knife fighting. But once Kylo secures a lead, he's so hard to track down.
Yeah. I almost think you're going to see that Supernatural boost right. Talon roll.
Ooh, I'd love to see that. But the thing is there, like Advanced Sensors is open. If you do that, you're asking for Guri to just set up a big shot. Now, granted, that didn't work out great for Andrew last time.
Oh, yeah.
So, Guri is 2 points half.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if they both give up half in the same turn, Mitch is still winning.
Right.
He's really debating this turn, though. I mean, granted, the more clock you can burn, we're down to 7.5 minutes.
Judge, slow play.
Stall the call. Stall the call.
Well, I gotta say, one thing that we can agree on, this is a much better match than the first match.
Wow, brutal.
Whew.
We haven't had a silencer die from a single shot yet. That's very true.
Yeah, no, this has definitely been a good one to watch. I mean, just a contested all the way through.
The 3 of us were watching that match together.
Yeah, I mean, this is just Denver all over again. Joel was there too.
Yeah,
Joel was there. I miss tournaments.
I miss tournaments too.
So much.
TTS has been a good substitute, but I really miss the tactile feel of spinning that dial around, be like, yeah, this is it. You slam that dial down,
Yep,
and then of course the Buffalo Wild Wings afterwards.
of course. The beat
All right, so we got
does.
the straight boost into the bank, takes the focus. Can't
He's
boost
just-
twice.
No,
Gary's
so
running this down.
yep.
And that's the thing right now is Mitch hasn't found the maneuver squirrely enough that Gary's kind of went from range 1 to a couple of range 3,
Range
and now
2
we're
still.
eating at range 2
Yep,
shots.
just
So
caught it.
oh,
He's got to spend it.
spinning the lock, yeah.
Gotta spend it. Not.
Oh,
good.
not worth. 3
Yeah,
blanks
hate
right
to see
here.
it.
No,
Not.
Oh, man.
Gary just can't find the firing solution.
Although we are getting Kylo into a corner over here, so I don't know necessarily if that's going to be as much of an advantage for Guri in this situation.
No, because Kylo just supernatural boosts and doesn't
Yeah.
care anymore. And you can supernatural boost auto thruster into a barrel roll and then 5 straight and you're stress free.
Yeah, so Andrew has another call to make here. Like, does he try and intercept that by doing the hard 1 and then has that lane between the 2 rocks? Or does he try and still. Does he still
Oh?
try? Oh, he's showing him the dark side.
Oh, got the swallow token.
And
Man, this is the match where we've seen a Virago charge and to show you the dark side. Craziness.
I assume it's
Panicked,
Pilot.
yeah.
So it's like, does he still try and chase around that rock to try and catch him if he slow boats it to keep that rock behind him?
Well, now here's a boost into a 3 hard.
Okay.
Focus
And going
barrel roll.
effort. Yep.
But I mean, Gary's still got an unopposed shot here, right? You're not going to have a mod anymore. You got Lone Wolf, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, at some point, those red dice are just going to tilt.
You would hope.
You would think.
You
Oh,
would
2
hope.
hits.
Oh,
Oh. He just needs 2 paint. And
oh, you got it.
God.
woo!
All right, so the clock is now slowly collapsing like a noose around Nuckols' neck. We've got 3 minutes left and change, so we're probably going to get 1, maybe 2 more turns.
I think
So
2 rounds. We got 3:30 right now. They're setting
Yeah, 2 if
dial.
not 3, but you're going to
Yep.
see Mitch make a because now Curry can't easily follow him behind that.
I disagree. I don't know.
I mean, if Mitch really wants to preserve right here, supernatural boost to the right and then 5 straight, like that's a range 3 shot at the end of that.
Yeah.
Andrew
So
really
you got to imagine that Andrew's got a 3 bank dialed in right here.
Oh, absolutely. Because if Mitch goes fast into the middle, then you go ahead and pre-boost with advanced sensors and 3 bank your way in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trick here is not to bite down too hard. That gives Kylo the out.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of it. I mean, you're never really particularly overcommitting.
Yep, there's going to be, like I said, 5 straight. Pulling that off.
Yeah.
So you should still be able to get him on that still.
Yeah, but you got a cloud for cover. Now if Andrew's got something fast dialed in here.
Right, if he did the advanced sensors boost and then 5 straight, nope.
Okay, now that boost though, that avoids the cloud cover.
Right.
Yep.
Just barely catches
But
him.
might not be in shot.
Now range.
He got the range 3.
He does have. Okay.
Unobstructed. It's only
Yeah,
got.
getting rid of the cloud effect helps a lot.
It's not great.
Oof, man.
So rolling 4, just need 2. Oh,
Oh,
God.
it's been so close this whole time.
It has.
Mitch, what are you doing to me?
All right. Well, we got a minute and a half.
Yeah.
This is
And
probably the last.
I don't know that Guri can get a shot anymore because you just supernatural boost with Kylo and then
Yeah, I think the
Tank
distance
away.
is now too great.
You could dial in a straight for Guri and then pre-boost and go fast that way, but like you're still gonna end up with just the lone wolf shot.
Yeah, I just
New bank coming in here now.
Yeah, clear stress.
Oh, he's trying to head him off at the pass.
Interesting.
4 might not
Think.
be any.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's really close.
I don't think he's got it. Oh man.
But they do get another turn in.
Yep, one more turn.
So yeah, at this point, I
Oh.
don't think he's got it because now he's got the rocks to his advantage.
But
Yeah, Kylo's another 5 straight and boost and maybe pick up cloud cover over here.
yeah, and Guri's just gonna dial on another 4 straight and just decide. So we've got a theory over here from Becker that this is when Kylo just goes ahead and cuts back to the left. We'll see
Now,
if he's right.
Yeah, gutsy.
It's worth remembering that they're on a delay.
That's right.
Yeah, they're a bit further behind us. So yeah, Kylo just straight boosting and 5 straight. Fits the 4 straight. Now the question is, do you try to get the extra green dice away? Can you? I don't actually know if you can straight boost over that. You could barrel roll this way. Barrel roll to the right. Barrel roll to the right.
No. Range.
You barrel roll to the right and then link that to calculate, and you have a lone wolf and a calculate. It's the best shot you're gonna have.
Yeah. True.
Because you need mods. Like this is it.
He doesn't know if that straight forward.
Here it is.
Clear.
There it is.
That's in.
Link the calc. Didn't link the calc. Where is it, Andrew?
Yeah.
Did he forget he can link? There it is. There it is. All right. Calculates on the board. So 3v4. Final shot here.
So is he not doing the... Oh, there we go. There's... Ugh.
All right. Got to get the lone wolf. Got to get a hit on lone wolf here. There it is. 3 hits.
All right.
This is as good a final shot as you can hope for.
Oh, no!
Oh! Are you kidding me?
We were right. You could run for almost the full time, but not the full time. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. That is out of this world.
Andrew's red dice clutching it at the end for the win.
Get him in here.
Woof, yeah, we're gonna jump down and bring up our 2 contestants to have a little post-mortem chat, and we'll be right back. And welcome back. We have our 2 contestants here. Andrew, congratulations. Mitch, condolences.
I got the result I wanted.
That was a ridiculously fun game.
That was a tight match the whole way.
Yeah, it really was. Like we traded a lot at the beginning, and I think Kylo and Guri definitely did a lot. Definitely did what they were supposed to do. Ken, we can just hear you just messing with stuff.
Sorry.
Ken is just loud as all get out. Nothing new for Ken though.
No, but it was nice to see things that we normally don't see in this game. We saw, sure, the dark side get used.
I only used it
Everything,
because
yeah.
I didn't spend a force on the defense that turn, so it's like,
Everything
hey,
getting
cool.
burned. That was great.
Rago charge got used, and you never see that.
Yeah.
I had mentioned to Andrew towards the end when I was trying to find a lane back in with Kylo the entire time I was running with him. It just didn't exist. But towards
It
the
totally-
end, I'm like, this is just like a slasher film, and Kylo's the lead, just trying to run away from Guri, who's trying to slash him.
Pretty much.
You
Just
totally
like
had
a
an angle back in.
like a
I-
gender bender
well, that's
Halloween with.
I set up pretty much as many options as I gave myself to essentially not allow him to get back in safely to where it would be a trade. I will say I was very proud of my 3 bank with the advanced sensors. I pretty much covered that entire quarter of the board.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you were running into the situation there where Guri was just like, I don't know if I have the legs to keep up with it.
Yeah. She basically, I would have had to not take a shot one of the earlier turns when I was chasing to get back into like real close range. And I think at that point it just wasn't worth I just had to keep trying to overload his dice the best way I could. I had that one range, one shot, and unfortunately I just didn't get 4 hits out of it to seal it.
Yeah, when you only need the one hit like that, it's just keep pushing the law of averages. Like you can't have terrible rolls all the time, right?
Yeah. Well, and I just kept using I was just like, all right, lone wolf, just try and get 2 hits out of my first roll. Then it happened, and then he didn't matter anyways.
And that was part of my defensive strategy was keeping it so Guri was always rolling the same amount as me with only with only lone wolf, because I knew that if I could force Andrew to just try and stay in the chase game, he was going to suffer for it offensively.
Yeah. Basically, like essentially, whenever I got those triple blanks, I was like, I have to just spend it here because like I have to we're running out of time. And I knew it wasn't ideal, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like we're running out of time and I'm behind on points basically.
Yeah, it was getting tight there because Kylo just kind of hoards his points and says, "Okay, bye."
That's what I was doing towards the end for sure. It wasn't. It's not that I was trying to run. It's just I didn't have good options to attack and
there was
a good trade out of it.
Because it was definitely one of those things where like we absolutely were totally fine with duking it out. It's really just there was no clean way for you to trade shots with me because I just had all the power of where stuff was going to happen.
Yeah, and that's I mean, and it could have very easily been the other way around with that dice roll had flipped at the beginning.
Yeah, it was honestly a great game. I did really enjoy the fact that with both protons, I one shot a ship and you one shot a ship. Very similar to our Denver.
very, that was just ridiculous.
Yeah. That was a great game. That was really fun.
Oh yeah, I had a blast.
Yeah, it did feel like early on in that game, it was just like a bunch of like no block haymakers getting thrown, just like directly hitting people in the jaw. And so
pretty much, like Guri was just like, well, I'm just coming in. I'm gonna plop something with my protons, and then the next turn he did it to my other dude, and it's just like, okay.
And the turn before Guri nuked one of my barons, the barons nuked one of your sheiks. So just.
I did really enjoy the Sunny Bounder 3 of 8 trigger on it.
I felt so good that I decided not to spend my force on that shot. Because Sunny would have just immediately dodged it and it would have felt super bad.
Yeah, that was a max disrespect there.
Yeah.
It's second to the feeling when like you just roll complete blanks and die as Sunny, and then you add like a 4th blank just to be like, no, I'm extra out.
Look at how much I missed this dodge.
That's right. I just led into this with my whole face.
Yeah, that's a bad feeling.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Andrew, we should have just jousted.
I mean, y'all did joust at the start.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
kind of the
Our
joust. at the
aces
beginning.
didn't joust.
Well, y'all both got scared, so you know.
No, I didn't get scared.
No.
Gary was in hunt mode the entire time.
Yeah, Gary was not scared. Kylo was like, "Nope, I'm out."
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, had it been where I was moving first, I would have been probably a lot more aggressive with Guri just to try and make it to where Kylo was running out of options. But
Mhm.
it's with Supernatural, it was still hard for me to pin him down, even with Advanced Sensor Guri.
You
Like,
can just get so much distance off that
Yeah.
boost and bang. Like I can turn my 5 straight going 3 different directions. It's a little silly.
yep.
So speaking of aggressive, that boost in Andrew.
The
No, barrel.
Where
It's a barrel roll to go head
yeah,
and head.
the roll in to go ahead and
Oh yeah, that paid
Well-
off big for me.
Yeah. So I was basically thinking, I was just like, you know what? I have Lone Wolf, I have a Focus, I'm gonna have a target lock on him, it's gonna be fine. And then what do you know? Guri just completely blanks out on the green dice, and I'm just like, cool, I'm taking damage. That's what I wanted.
At least you didn't give up half for it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
God.
Well,
I think
that's the power of Virago and the shield upgrade there.
my biggest mistake this game was when I accidentally misjudged the 2 bank with Kylo. And
Oh
he
yeah.
bumped into Sunny, I think it was.
Mic off.
Yeah.
And then,
And then I just had the one straight dialed in. I was like, oh cool,
yeah.
this is easy.
Oh, I was like, oh, that's bad. But if I should have, I was thinking I was going to get a shot
Mic
there,
on.
and I didn't expect Guri to go slow, so that was my mistake.
Yeah, well then you, I expected you to go slow or go like run the next turn, so then I had the 4 straight dialed in, and then you just did a 1 hard.
You
and I was
just
like,
end up on a cloud.
Yep, that I couldn't even
Yeah.
advance sensor off of.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys zoomed in on it, but he landed perfectly on it,
Oh, we saw
so
no,
that.
that
we-
he
we
could not
commented.
get off of it.
Yeah, we were like, oh, he's
Amazing.
successfully blocked both rolls and the boost. Perfect.
Yeah, it was pretty.
It feels
impressive.
terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a fun game, Andrew. Thank you.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, thank you so much for the game, man.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and thank you both for agreeing to be on stream. I know that this was almost a preordained
Mic
match once
off.
we knew the
Mic on.
odds. But Ken, Joel, Charlie, any final remarks?
No, it's fantastic. Enjoyed it 100%.
Yeah, absolutely enjoyed commentating it, and we officially go to B-dubs now, right?
Right, yeah. I was like, this is Denver, but there's no B-dubs, so
Yeah.
sad.
I mean, you guys are closer to each other than I am.
I mean, the 3 of us could go get B, or 4 of us could go get B-dubs, but y'all are just stuck.
Just sad over in another state.
I need 2 days to get to Mitch.
Oh,
You need 2 days to get to any of them. I need 4
Yeah.
days to get to you guys.
That is true.
Yep.
Alrighty, boys. Well, thank you so much for the game. Everyone who tuned in tonight, thank you so much. We'll be back next week, Tuesday night, same time, League of Barons. I'd love to see you there.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye,
Have a
Toby.
night.
Bye.
Good night.